There's been 2 good bonfires since I got here. Today's goal will just be to take the chainsaw and lop up and just kind of get this area cleaned up further back. A little more area, nice clear area to pile those logs with snow dog. Been enough rain, no fire danger at all. Time to get at it. We're almost there. Almost ready to go to work, but I come in here and gonna have a little more coffee, and I made a chocolate cake yesterday in case any guests stopped by this weekend, and well, I couldn't help myself. One last stall. I had mentioned that the mouse count was up to 55. And number 54, I heard that trap go off in the night, and usually when a trap goes off, I usually get up and empty it because sometimes they're not caught really well, and they'll get away, or they're there suffering, you know, but on that 54th snap, there was no noise at all, so I knew it was a quick death. 1 second that mouse was enjoying dark chocolate, and the next it was in the promised land. But when I got up the next morning, I went to empty that trap, and there was just a little piece out of the head in there, and it had been pulled over to the edge, and I thought I didn't hear it pull. Well, anyway, what it is I have a shrew in here running around. I've only seen it once, but they can get that chocolate off that trap without ever snapping it. They're so light and small. But another name for a shrew is a meat mouse, and that's what he had done. Is he had drugged that little shrew had drugged that mouse over to the corner, and then he had gotten it off there, and he's probably got it stored away someplace. But guys in Alaska, they would say a shrew sometime and want to come up and nibble in their ear. Ferocious little animal. Well, way to go, Martin. 5 more Airbnb cancellations about that one. Isn't this about the time that Melissa's supposed to show up in her bib overalls and with some big tractor loader, make all this stuff really easy? One of my viewers commented I should use a toilet plunger. I checked my outhouse and I don't have a plunger in there. No surprise. Anything in a pinch. There's been a lot of wheelbarrows of logs thrown in that fire. And pretty punky, so they burn up pretty fast. But got an idea, if I keep that fire going that way till dark, I still won't be finished over there. What might be finished is that chocolate cake. Pretty tempting every once in a while. Go in a little sip of coffee. I did fix up some real lunch, and now I'm having my dessert. I haven't heard any gunshots at all in the distance, so I really don't think anything's going on. Only a few days to go. I've been rotating these batteries every day. They don't run down that much, but I want to keep them really topped off, so in case that we get a real rainy day or I lose some good charging time, we'll have them all topped off for the wait for the winter. Oh, man's work is never done. Time flies when you're having fun. 2:30, haven't got a watch on, it's an old habit. Anyway, it's 2:30. Planning on having a good feed of pizza tonight. So I've been fasting from that chocolate cake since noon. But, boy, it's tempting. Well, I think we're getting somewhere. Let's go back and take a look at this morning's video clip from this place and see if there's any difference. Oh yeah, we've advanced the opening, giving me a lot more room to be bringing those logs in with the snow dog next winter. And get a few places I can drop them and then exit with the snow dog over here to the left. Fire's burning pretty hot out there yet, but you know, the humidity has dropped, the wind's been blowing, and so I think that for safety standpoints we're gonna take a break and throw in more wood on the fire, and at least that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I think I should just sit right here in the rocking chair and keep an eye on things, you know. I think I've proven that frozen bread rolls I had here were just too old. This loaf's been sitting on the counter for 2 or 3 hours and it looks as flat and dead as when I laid it out there, so too dead to rise. No wonder those Karma rolls were little dents. It's been about 8 hours of a good fire. I can't imagine how many trees have been consumed out there. All dead, blown down. Now it's time to change gears here. It is pizza time. One side's hot. Little sauce. Got the condiments already all mixed up over here. Got one extra, I think. Got enough condiments to have one for lunch tomorrow, I think. Ready for a little water. Whoa, the steam! And the moment I've been waiting for. The pizza! Oh yeah, oh yeah. Next! Oh, that's right. That's me too. I don't think this is the first time this pan's been used for draining laundry. It came from the old logging camp about a mile away, and all the big holes in here, I've always assumed it was some sort of a food prep or laundry, but I think it was definitely used for some laundry. So it should be well used to this. more rain last night, a little more on the way tomorrow, so give these clothes a good rinse. I had an old roller off of an old washing machine back here for a while, but it just didn't really work like it was supposed to, so I gave up on it. Oh yeah, that water is cold. There's a well-washed ink pen. First time I ever left something in a pocket. Yeah. I should probably patent this. A solar clothes dryer. Who'd have ever thought? And here I was just always using the wind-powered clothes dryer. Never thought about hooking up the solar. Put that last little bit of coffee on to heat up. Got the laundry hanging. Got a chainsaw ready to take a trip out to the car. I don't think there's any company coming, so I think to save on dishes, I'm just gonna start slabbing the cake off and just eat it right out of the pan. Whoa, look at that. When I scrape the spatula off, that's almost pure frosting. Well, time's running out. I got today and tomorrow, and I'll be pulling out the morning after that. Again, can't be late this time. In fact, I'm leaving a day cushion in there in case there's any trouble on the way home. 50th wedding anniversary on Saturday. I'll get home Friday and be all rested up for that. But I gotta start gathering in my toys. Got that brush saw sitting out on Hawks Pond. I gotta bring that home. And I got a walk behind mower that I dropped off with a vehicle out there, and kind of low on time and low on fuel, so I really don't have a chance to use it, but I'm going to go out and fire it up and at least get it out here in the shed. It'll be ready for next year. But in the meantime, I got a task to work on here. Can't help it. I waited, but nobody has showed up, so. And this thing is well beyond the 24-hour expiration time for a dessert. I've had a few meals here lately. I'm still kicking, and the date said I should have used it in 2017, but with the products they were, I knew it was probably all right. But I did have a chocolate cake mix that was a year old, and that went on the fire because I wasn't going to take a chance on wasting a good can of frosting on a cake that didn't rise.